guys are like, just want to fall runs in that league to win a game. There's absolutely no defense. You know, they're like two-step ball, and they got all kinds of stuff going on, no pitches, and you know, it's the right way to play the way they're playing.
Sure.
Is there a period in this tour?
Yeah, but
Ray, looking at the YMS softball website is like looking at a porn site. You're not allowed to. All right, Ray. Why aren't you coming this Sunday?
What is that?
Why aren't you coming this Sunday?
I got to do some Wayne Davis to the show.
What, a bachelor party?
And hopefully support a couple of wins and hold on to first place.
We really don't care after that. All right, Ray, it's been great. I was going to say I'll see you Sunday, but obviously not. You think work is more important than softball, and I'm not happy with the whole situation. That's maybe why you weren't voted on the All-Star team.
Could be. At least, if you don't have any say, so it really doesn't make a difference what you think, but I'm glad to get your opinion. We'll go into the record.
All right, we have somebody that's actually made the team on the phone now. Ray.
Although Ray did not make the All-Star team, I do like what he says. Speaking for the BKS, challenging the YMSL All-Stars.
Yeah, but it's got to be more than a stupid advertisement.
I think it has to be in big bold letters. The YMSL congratulates the BKS softball on a win in the All-Star game. I think it's a great idea.
I don't think so. I think you have to do something more embarrassing.
Like what?
I don't know. I'll think about it and I'll let you know.
Okay, so you let us know by next week.
Something very embarrassing.
Okay, but I think that's pretty embarrassing. You could put some suggestions on the guest book.
Like maybe walking down Norwood Avenue in a Speedo or something. Something embarrassing.
Okay. So back to we were talking about Chucky, who made the team. So let's read off the full final team.
Well, let me finish with my snubs here.
You were talking about
Gaddy. I'm very angry Gaddy did not make the team. He's one of the best hitters in the league. He's also one of the best first basemen, fielding first basemen. Very big snub.
You know why he didn't make it? You gotta wear a baseball jersey to softball if you want to make the team. The guy, I don't know, with the football jersey, it threw everything off. Well,
he had the Jet uniform. He had the Jets shirt in May. I think he got him on sale.
Yeah, it threw everything off.
All right.
But let's give a quick rundown. You got two pitchers with Nathan Batesh and Ike Mavora. The infield lineup was Barry Antevy, Eddie Rishti, Salim Levy, Sammy Suke Sutton, Ralph Cohen, Stephen J. Gindy, and Chucky Abadi. And your outfielders are Joe Safardi, Jack Abadi, Albert Gamal, David Farker, and David Casson. And your starting catcher for the 2012 BKS All-Star team, my man, Louis Batesh.
Thank you. Now, why don't we just have some fun here?
Now, wait, here's one thing I want to mention.
Let's have fun?
Yeah, before you have some fun, interesting fact again, not one player from last year's All-Star team made this year's All-Star team.
Amazing.
So I want to just say that shows the amazing improvement in the BKS league from last year. And not only that, last year's All-Star team beat the YMSL All-Stars. So imagine what this All-Star team is going to do to the YMSL All-Stars.
Logically, that would be, but it won't. But it's,
probably. But I also have guys calling from the last year's All-Star team challenging this year's All-Star team to a game.
Oh, that'd be fun.
So for a little BKS All-Star showdown.
That would be fun. Let's just talk about who would be the starting players and their positions, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I think pitcher, very staticky I'm hearing. I think pitcher would be Nathan.
Sure.
I think that Ike in the backup. Infield here, we have 7 infielders. Who would be your starting infielder? I would go with B.A.
at second base.
Rishti at shortstop.
Yep.
Suitcase is having a better season at third base than Salim, but I just have a tough time not putting Salim there with the 18 inches at third base. I really would.
I would put Ralph Cohen at first base.
Right.
And I'd probably have to put Stephen J in the
short center.
If that's where we want to go.
Outfield, what do we got?
But what are we doing with Chucky? We're just going to let him bat.
Get backup.
Okay, Chucky can play first also.
Chucky can be backup first base.
Okay.
He can also backup catcher.
I think in center field, I don't know. I like
choice between Abadi and Safardi.
Yeah, I like Abadi. You gotta go Abadi, especially with his defense. You gotta go Abadi.
Right.
Who are you going in left now? You got.
I put Casson in left and Farker in right.
you're not playing Safardi in the outfield.
Oh, I forgot about that. I put Safardi in the left and Farkett in right. Yes, I'm sorry. Then again, you could also put Farkett in left and Safardi. They have all three of those guys have great arms.
Yeah.
Who do you think has the best arm? Safardi?
Abadi.
Or
Farket's arm is tremendous.
I think it's
tremendous.
Farkett. I think it's Farkett.
Tremendous.
I
But
think it's
I'm going to
Farkett.
go with Abadi.
Wow.
I'm going to go with Abadi.
That's-
Kid's got a laser.
That's got to be the three best arms maybe in the history of the league.
Yeah.
Though I think the greatest arm in the Syrian community ever was Joey Braha. And you younger guys don't know who that is, but he was an older BKS thing.
Sure. All right.
I
think you got to. I think you got to go with DK leading off with the leadoff hole, though. Just because he'll get on, get over, and orchestrate some runs for you guys.
Well, then again, I think we'll have the guys that aren't starting can also hit and
Sure.
And we'll talk about that at another time.
And the starting catcher, I think, should be.
Sit on the bench and
Yeah,
don't hit.
probably.
Shut his mouth and don't hit.
Yeah.
I know that one.
So that's it for the 2012 All-Star Show. Just let's say a couple of things for next week and the week to come. We got a showdown between a big showdown between deal breakers. Let's talk about the games that matter. Okay, a big showdown between
Look,
deal breakers and X Factor.
It's
That's
the only,
a huge
it's the
game.
only game that matters.
Not the only. Yes.
The only game that I care about.
Sure. And I understand you saying that.
Look, X Factor should be favored.
EOM, yes.
X Factor should be favored.
Nah.
I think X Factor should be favored. I don't think I think in the second game, Nathan's not going to have the strength that he has in the first game. He doesn't pitch as fast. On the radar gun in the first game, he's been averaging 64 miles per hour. On the radar gun in the second game, he's been averaging 58 miles an hour. That is from the Elias Sports Bureau. And I think that's going to be the problem. Now, do we sit Nathan out in the first game? That's going to be an issue, but we don't want to sit Nathan out. So let's see. But I think X Factor should be favored.
If EOM, who deservedly does deserve to lose the first game, if they lose the first game and they actually need to beat the Gladiators by 7 runs in the second game for them to get in. Rudy is still on a parade guaranteeing things, but he's crazy. That's not happening, but especially without A.B. Cohen in the lineup. But the funny thing is if EOM...
Cohen's still in Israel?
Yeah.
What do you
I think so.
He moved there? He made Aliyah?
Yeah, there's a good softball league over there, right there.
Let's talk about this right now. During softball season, you don't go to Israel for 3 weeks. I'm sorry. First, you don't go to Vegas to work. I'm sorry.
You don't stay in the office not to show up at the BKS show.
Now I can understand that. Work is more important than the show. But not to show up on a Sunday because of work. Not to show up Sunday because you're away in Israel. And the worst about it is not to show up for 2 weeks, missing 4 games because you're on your honeymoon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I have to agree with you.
I'm sorry. If you're going on a honeymoon, maybe you shouldn't play softball. I'm sorry.
That's the best player on your team that you're calling out. But okay, whatever. But the interesting thing this week is if EOM does lose the first game, the playoffs will start this week with the 4-5 matchup. Game 1 will start.
Look, I don't give a damn about the 4-5.
I know you don't, but there's people that do, and that's what we're here for.
The only game that matters this week is for first place. It's for X Factor, for deal breakers. X Factor is favored by 2 runs, and we got our work cut out for us. So we're right now thinking that hey,
I don't know where you're getting your spreads from. That's not what I'm seeing here.
No, it's Vegas spread.
I don't know.
Not a major hotel, but a Vegas spread. Yeah. But and we're right now preparing to play no deal in the playoffs, first round.
Okay.
That's what we're doing right now. We have the scouting team not even going to the 4th place team. We're scouting the
Is Celine calling in? Could we get the Dream to call back? Geldman?
We'll try.
I'm gonna wait for the Dream to call back.
So we're gonna sit here and say nothing?
You can't talk to me?
I can talk about anything. I just want to say Joe's wife, what's your wife's name?
Linda.
Linda.
She's been here for 9 weeks.
The beautiful Linda is 9.5 months pregnant
10
at
months.
this time.
10 months.
And
10 months
matter of
pregnant.
fact, the doctor is coming over now to induce her.
Yeah. We might even do this live. It's interesting.
If we really want ratings, we'll give birth. Now, do you know whether it's a boy or girl? Have you looked?
No, we don't. But do we? Are we getting?
Who's that next?
He's not answering. Okay, so we thought we were gonna get the dream in, but so this week could be an exciting week. There's two games that really could matter. They could be the playoffs could start this week, potentially start, and there's a big showdown for the 1 and 2 seed. As you know,
I think the most important thing about this week is there will be drinks on the field for purchase.
No Deal, whatever No Deal does this week, it doesn't matter because they're stuck in the third spot. So whatever they do doesn't really matter.
Yeah, No Deal. You might as well just stay home.
Right. And
oh, by the way, I heard the. Did you get the menu of the drinks?
No, I did not.
I heard Gatorade, Powerade,
Okay.
water,
Sure.
and vodka.
Nice. Nice. How are you? Little vodka and the Gatorade, you can't go wrong. Maybe some Red Bull.
Have you ever done that?
Sure.
Vodka and Gatorade?
Sure.
Look.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's alright. Anyways, well, that's it for the BKS show. We're wrapping up the. We thank you for tuning in for the 2012 All-Star Show. For all those who made the All-Star team, we wish them congratulations, lots of luck. And for everybody else, we'll see you on the field on Sunday. And again, we apologize for any technical difficulties that we had tonight. If there were any, please go onto the website and you could view the videos a bit later as soon as they're posted. Again, we'll see you on the field on